What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 502. They're killing everybody, burning everybody. I said this probably has to be, I guess it kind of depends which one you find more fucked up. I probably would say this. I guess because you figure, oh, well, maybe not. I guess it kind of, because I guess now that we kind of know about the whole Celestial Dragons thing, I feel like it does kind of all fall into one category. It usually always ends up being like a Marine, Navy / Celestial Dragon situation. But as far as either the two like most fucked up situations that we've probably come across so far in a flashback is the Nico Robin and what they did to her people on that island. With the Buster Call and just wiping them out for various reasons. That, you know, have to do with world government history, could connect to, you know, affecting them, celestial dragons, blah blah blah. And the same thing here, you know, wiping out all these people to again appease celestial dragons, world government, etc., etc. I think it's got to be the most fucked up. Now, of course, you know, Brooks's backstory is probably the saddest that we've had so far. And, you know, Nika and you know, Nami's has hers, and you know, all these type of things. But I just think from just people wiping out people standpoint, this one feels a little bit worse though, but I guess that's up for interpretation. Dragged a little bit last episode, but we did have Dragon show up, and I'm assuming Dragon was the one that Almighty pushed everybody out of the way with his aura. I would assume. Now the woman, foster mother over here, shows up right as like the opening starts. Like I didn't even have 2 seconds before Luffy says her name to press pause. It definitely didn't come from her, I would assume, because if it did, I'm just going to chalk it up that it came from Dragon, unless I'm shown or you guys tell me that it didn't come from Dragon. There's just no way. Because I would assume if she's got hockey like that, that maybe she wouldn't be so afraid of Garp. You know, if she kind of had some juice in her back pocket. But that's kind of where we're at. I'm assuming we probably won't have too many episodes left of this. But let's go ahead and see what we got. He really tried to shoot him. She's got her black cleaver out and shit. Where are the rest of the squad at of hers? I was about to say, she's got a whole squad. Where are they at? It's just Toe Jam over here. Because the hockey wiped out his whole squad. It's just him. It's just him. Literally just him. She said, I don't know why, but I'm a registered foster parent. Yeah, I don't know why either. Why them, I have no idea. It's a nice touch, her necklace and Ace's necklace. Well, what's he gonna do? It's just him. Does he got the juice like that or what? I was about to say, what about you two? I really wanted to see them throw hands right there. Why did they triple zoom in on his face? I really wanted to see her go in right there. I was like, hold on now. Give her her moment. But all of you could. All of you could beat him though. Oh wow, are her and Ace gonna fight side by side? That'd be kind of dope. Wait, so how are they gonna get out of here? Is the fire not gonna affect them? Because the fire's already fully going, right? and they're gonna go back to the house. So why didn't everybody in here just kind of retreat to the forest where they were, where they're clearly not getting affected by the fire, no? Why wasn't that just where we all escaped to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because she didn't say we gotta find a way to escape and get out. She just said take them back home. Her voice actress sounds familiar. I just can't pinpoint it. Whether it's in this show or a different one. Oh! Don't cut from it. Are these our people or are these randos? Randos. Well. Now that's if these people die though. If these people don't die and they do escape, then Nico Robbins is still the most fucked up. But just from a them trying it standpoint is fucked up. Okay, this has to be Dragon's doing. Who the fuck else is doing this? Is he what's he gonna do? Put out the fire? Oh my god. He did. Okay, Nico Robbins is still the most fucked up then. Definitely. Because these people survive. I thought they were actually just gonna burn to death. Because One Piece definitely doesn't kill anybody. It's kind of wild to say that after they just killed Whitebeard and Ace. But One Piece does not kill anybody. But you know where they're ruthless as fuck? Is in flashbacks. They will point blank murder you in the face in a flashback. Also, when Dragon says I'm from this country, does he mean this place specifically? Oh shit! Was he death winking the fuck out of it or what? Is that KUMA? Is that KUMA? It is. I mean, who else is that big with fucking ears on his head? Then how? So then the storyline is how does KUMA go from a world government resistance fighter to top lapdog for the Marines? And so when Dragon says I'm from this country, does he just mean like he's from a world like this, or he's from this place specifically? And of course they're gonna fight for what choice do I have? I stay here and die, or I help you? Holy shit. It's crazy how they can all sleep peaceful at night and shit. While they have that going on. So neither of the parents feel anything at all for what they're doing and or their child, right? Let's say that fire's getting a little aggressive. It's getting a little close to that wall. It's literally just a concrete wall. Okay, so there's different levels to it. There's like the shit ghetto, then there's like the middle class, and then they're also walled off from the high class. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Guys, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. I'm curious, is this the last time Luffy sees Ace before they run into each other in Alabasta? No way. There's just no way. Because their reunion, I feel like the reunion would have been, the reaction from those two would have been more crazy. If that was up there, surely they run into each other here. So it's the next day. Yeah, and I'm curious how, the same thing what Ivanka was saying, how did Dragon know, like, this was randomly going to go on at this place at this exact time? How plugged in is he? And that was KUMA, bro. What? Unless Kuma's going for like some double, triple, quadruple quinceañera Itachi 6D level chess and trying to like get as close to the world government as he can, but secretly is still working for the resistance, then okay, I could maybe see that. But how the hell does he wind up, how does he go from this to that? The former site of the Great Terminal. Well, if we find a survivor, we shoot on sight. Oh, so not everybody got out. They did see dead bodies. Damn, so there's just no consequences for what they did, huh? Uh-oh, hold on. The bass OST is strumming in the background. Someone's about to implement a plan here. Hold on now. Someone's gonna get to thinking. Give it a second. Hold on. It's gonna be wild to me if like they don't suffer any consequences for those actions. So, shouldn't some celestial dragons be showing up like today, tomorrow? They're looking for his ass. It doesn't help that he keeps putting on the same outfit. Like, bro, get rid of the top hat and get rid of that damn blue jacket. Oh, shit. That guy was awfully big. I'm going to assume that he's here to help. Possibly. It's looking like they might... Do they not see each other from this point on? Because I've been asking... Oh, wow, okay, never mind. That guy was not here to help. He was actually part of them and brought him in. Okay. Damn. Well, he's gotten out of the house like 3 times in a row. Well, I was thinking that maybe his father was going to be taking a Grisha type approach, that maybe he thought he was doing the right thing in the beginning, but then he loses Sabo and brought him back and might be thinking differently. But nope, still a piece of shit. Still pretty shitty. And what is it? Do they do it on purpose? Like, why do they give some of these characters some of the creepiest looking faces? AKA starting with Stelly. Like, what the fuck is that? It's like they're purposely not trying to draw them a nose or face. Okay, like, look at this. Let's look at this shit right here. Like, you give his dad, even those guards had normal faces, normal noses. It looks like Stelly is someone that doesn't know how to draw faces or noses, and they give him that. They give him that face. They had that with a couple other people too. Celestial Dragon is on the way. Just a random teacher. Oh, so some time is going by now. I wonder if he's given up on trying to get out and look for them. I think the only way for him to... I was gonna say that, but they might already be gone. He needed to get somehow link up. Dragon needed to take him, to be honest. I think that would have been his only way to really get out of here. Of course, if he somehow slips out of here and can link up with Ace and Luffy, then there's still a chance. Oh shit. They got the steel beams on his window, bro. Of course it was 3 birds, just had to be. Uh-oh. He's asking some questions about freedom. All I need them to do is bring in an Eren Yeager voice actor. Okay. Could be worse. That's his window to leave. That's his key. It's got to be tomorrow, when it's just him and the guy in the house. He always falls asleep. Somehow you just got to slide by. Yep. This is it. This is our chance. This is our chance. That's a ridiculous looking cat. Oh, bro, what? And I was told they don't have any flying machines in this world. It just blows my mind, and I can't tell if it's by... It has to be by, like, military decree, because there's no way that they lack the technology or the mental to produce such things. And we've seen, like, flying ships, you know, and what Dials can do up in, you know, Skypiea. We've seen Nami and her little, where she's at right now, that they've come up with a way to, like, have these flying, hovering ships. We've got we've got doctors making inanimate objects eat devil's fruits. You've got people turning KUMA into robot clones times 10. Like, you've got all this type of shit and technology in this world. I've got snail spawners, bro. Snail spawners. And you're telling me we can't produce blimps or helicopters or airplanes or anything? Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't know what he would actually do. I mean, they would just shoot him on sight, no? The Celestial ship, would they not just shoot him on sight? I was wondering where he got a boat from. But, and I say all that to say, I was told by 2 separate people. And, like, Celestial dragons kind of, like, live up above the line where no one can, like, get to. But what, that has to be because the world government doesn't allow it to be. There's no way they lack the technology to fly. They've got devil's fruits that have people flying in the air. Smoker, buggy, etc. There's just no way. There's no way. I just refuse to believe that they lack the knowledge to produce such. Does he die here? So it's been multiple days and there's still no Ace sighting, huh? I mean, we know he's not dead in here, but... And almost curious to see if this is the same celestial dragon as that we ran into in the archipelago arc. Man's really out here living it, huh? So they just right past each other? Yo, the propaganda has to be insane that they think of these people like that. Don't shoot it. He can't swim, he doesn't have a devil's fruit. Fuck. The fuck was that they shot? Oh, okay, I was about to say, the scope looked like a sniper. That man had a rocket on him. Whoa! We just end it like that? God damn. It's good to, and it's good for the people to see this too. Because everybody on that dock kind of knows, like, oh man, there's a kid on that ship. I want to actually go, what was that guy? Was he more relieved? The guy on the dock when he's like, good, he's turning away. Was he more so happy that he wasn't going to hurt the Celestial Dragon, or was he more so happy that the kid wasn't going to get hit? This guy here. I think he was just relieved that they didn't run into each other. Because he looked like he almost kind of like was happy that the kid didn't get hurt. Like right here. But I'm not sure the guy's attitude. Again, it's hard to tell if anybody in this town actually cares about anything. I mean, surely we've got to go to the shot with Dragon, KUMA, which I assume to be KUMA. And Ivankov, right? If we can find it. It's actually insane. I mean, that has to be KUMA. He has the paw prints on his pants. The the cloak that just has to go over his ears. So there's a lot of questions on, like, because that wasn't brought up, that was just a question that was brought up to me kind of off topic, off screen, of like, now that I think about it, we haven't seen any flying thing, and it's just there's just no way that they wouldn't have the knowledge or technology to produce airplanes, helicopters, blimps, anything that could hover or float. They are damn controlling the tides around their NS lobby and Navy headquarters, but you can't produce anything that I just refuse. They're so technologically advanced in some of the things that we've seen that I couldn't actually believe if you told me, like, no, they just don't know how to make. You know, it has to be like world government propaganda, like, you come up with the cure for cancer, we just kind of like kill you off to the side type shit. It's like if you're in the know, you know, like, not to even attempt it. That's just my thought process on that. This though, here, the question becomes, okay, we know Ivankov is still out there fighting for the cause. We know Dragon is. KUMA though, it's not only is he like a low-level Marine, or maybe he just didn't want to do the revolution anymore. He has gone like a complete 180 to the opposite side. Like, he is a high-ranking Navy, we'll say Navy. I was gonna say world government, but Navy official. Like, you can't really, like, what's higher than what he could even produce? Admiral or Vice Admiral in maybe Goku's position, a fleet admiral, like, that's about it. So how do you go from essentially one extreme to the other? Like I said, that there's He could be playing, you know, 10 steps ahead. Like, he could really still be down for the cause, and he's just going quadruple undercover, maybe. But who knows if and when that gets addressed. But we just know, like, he's here, and we know he's not here in the current. He's not fighting for this side. Well, what we think in the current timeline. So who knows? TBD on that. And it's interesting to see kind of like the middle class people. You know, they did shoot that boat, and those people saw it. I wonder if their opinions changed on these celestial dragons, because the celestial dragons should, like, they're people. Well, I mean, they're said to. Who knows what they've been built up to be through just word of mouth. But if they didn't have, unless any of them possess any devils, they don't do anything. And it's just wild to think that, like, you have these people that possess Conqueror's level Haki and Devil's Fruits and things, and do none of them just ever get tired of this celestial dragon shit? Would they even think to do it? Like, say Prime Whitebeard was a proper piece of shit, right? Say he's like Blackbeard. Say he's just like Blackbeard. Blackbeard seems to be kind of like missing a couple screws. Would an Emperor, or what were the other names? Big Mom and Kaido. I'm assuming again they probably possess crazy Devil's Fruits and 1% leveled Haki. Are they shaking at the thoughts of double crossing a celestial dragon or anything like that? Or, like, are they not scared of it? Or is everybody hesitant to do anything? Warlord, I mean, not Warlord, Emperor or not. Who knows? There's a lot of questions with that, as we still have this going on at the same time. We know that Ace isn't dead. Dadan could be dead. I would say that'd be kind of cool if he got the necklace from her, but it doesn't. Ace's, like, beaded necklace was so thick. Hers doesn't look to be that thick, but I don't know. Those are technical questions that really don't mean anything, but we'll leave it there and see. Solid little episode. Was not expecting to see them. That, what I think cleared the fire was probably just the death wink, which still, who fucking knows what that actually is. Because it's so confusing too, because now I'm going to start rambling again, but it's like we see, like, what Devil's Fruits allow people to do. We know that the power system is Haki, but we still don't know what that allows you to do as far as a viewer. But then you have these other things that have nothing to do with Devil's Fruit or nothing to do with Haki that we've seen, like, a Sanji produce. We've seen a Zoro produce. Is that Death Wink just a technique? Nothing else embedded in that? Jinbei's Fishman hand-to-hand combat almighty pushing shit, is that just technique? Like, it's just a lot. Let me not start rambling and turn this into a 30+ minute post video discussion. We'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,